right, what's up everybody? We are out in Miami right now for Moda Miami show this weekend, the big concourse event that's coming into town, but I need to stop by this place behind us first because this is Are Curated, their showroom here in downtown Miami. You probably know them as just the ultimate connoisseurs of modern and retro supercars from the 80s and newer. And as you can see, they have some insane inventory that they showcase on their YouTube channel and socials, and the team with John Tamarian and all of them are true car nerds, and they just appreciate these really special cars just as much as we do. So I've been meaning to come check out this place and get a close-up look at all their inventory because it is true like one of, few off stuff, like one of fives, one of tens that you will find here. So we're just gonna take a look around all these cars that they have outside here in the beautiful Miami weather and then get into their showroom and check out what's new there, all right? So stick around, hope you enjoy. All right, so kicking off outside the showroom, like I mentioned, with tons of special cars out here in the sun, but we gotta start with these two right off the bat. So we have a Diablo SE30 in, of course, the iconic purple color. And then this vehicle here, if you can spot the badge on that hood, it's actually a Fisker, but completely unrelated to the fully electric Fisker Ocean and the Fisker Karma that came in a previous iteration of the company before that from Henrik Fisker. This is actually, I believe these are one of the two first vehicles to ever be badged as a Fisker. This was back in the mid-2000s. They were basically operating as like a coach building company where they were putting custom bodies on some vehicles, and this car here is the Fisker Tramonto. It was based off of the Mercedes-Benz SL65 at the time, I believe the R230 chassis generation. And you can see its bones kind of lurking underneath the car as you get up close. This was one of two vehicles that Fisker made in this era of the company. The other one was called the Fisker Latigo, and it was based off of the BMW 6 Series, the E63. So we'll just take a look around. I don't know how many they made of these, but I remember reading up about these at the time. Very interesting. You can see, of course, everything in here, the vents, the dash, the switchgear. It's all Mercedes-Benz SL straight up, just with some new leather and materials thrown on it. And of course, the Mercedes-Benz badging and branding thrown out of it, but custom wheels as well. Those are the factory wheels. They've got Fisker center caps on there that have faded a bit. But very interesting car. I've never seen these. Like I said, I have no idea how many there are, where they are. I assume you can basically just service them like you would a Mercedes because the powertrain is the twin turbo V12 from Mercedes. But yeah, very interesting. Wasn't expecting to see this amongst the rest of the supercar royalty here from the 90s and 2000s. So again, Diablo SE30, never seen one of those. Two Ferrari 550 Bargettas, a black one and a yellow one. Never seen these in person either. Very nice. Countach, this is a 25th anniversary model. A Carrera GT. It just goes on and on here. There's a black Countach 5000S with the gold phone dial wheels and a matching purple Diablo SV to go alongside the SE30. Seen some Diablo SVs, but never in the purple color. Comment if you remember the factory name for this color. I don't, but it is pretty cool and one of the iconic colors for this era of the Diablo here. We've got a Miura on the red over gold colorway, very nice. And next to this truck here, we have an extended limo spec of the 80s Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Very cool to see that from whatever its former life was when it was used as a limo. So anyway, these are just the cars on the outside. We're gonna go into the showroom here. You can see a Miura and some other Lambos. I see another Carrera GT lurking in there. So they've got a lot more wild stuff that we will take a look at. So let's go check it out. All right, so stepping into the showroom at Curated, lots of cool stuff to take a look at. You're immediately greeted by a Miura and a heritage model of the Ford GT, and then the first thing that catches my eye, one of my all-time favorite supercars from my favorite hypercar brand, the Koenigsegg CCX. Wow, truly incredible. Never seen one of these either. Hardly ever seen any Koenigsegg's at all, other than the modern ones at Goodwood Festival of Speed. You can see the ghost printed there on the back window. This is just such a timeless car for Koenigsegg. Incredible. Let's see, we have a 911 Targa, Aston Martin V12 Vanquish. The original Vanquish still looks incredible. Another Miura, Another Diablo SV next to this Carrera GT, and then, ooh, we got nice Ferrari F512M, the final iteration of the Testarossa before the next, wow, oh god, and a 288 GTO, and then, oh my god, holy shit. Okay, so CLK GTR Roadster, I think one of 10, 9? I don't remember how many they did of this, but oh my god, that is insane. I mean, what is effectively a homologation special race car. Look at that interior. Oh, is there a plaque there? Limited edition number 5. I forget how many they actually did of this, but I mean, this is like insane collector tier stuff right here. Just look at those buttresses coming off the back of the seats, these vents over the engine bay and the carbon fiber fixed wing. That is wild. And then we got a wide body AMG SEC car here. Those look badass, super mean, with the black AMG deep dish wheels. Holy shit. Yeah, just a ton of stuff I've never seen here before. I don't think I've ever seen a 512 F512M, or no, I have seen a 288 GTO a few times. Looks like we have a 348 Challenge car of some sort. This one was actually on their YouTube channel recently, I think. Yeah, or sorry, that's the 348 GT Competizione. I guess this was, this was kind of before they started doing the 360, the 360 Challenge Stradale and the 430 Scud and all that stuff. They had this as a limited offering before the F355. And then more Lamborghinis. We have 2 Lamborghini GTRs, one in yellow and one, wait, is that a GTR? It looks insane. One in orange. I can't tell what's going on with this. It's incredibly, here's another, this is a blue one here, but then this is modified clearly. I think maybe this is the GT2 car. Actually, no, I think the GT2 car looked a little bit different. I'm not exactly sure what this is. I'll have to ask them. It could be the SVR that's been modified, because they did have one of those recently. So that might be what this is. And then we've got the 2 GTRs. The blue one looks insane. But I love the Lamborghini Diablo GT and GTRs. This, of course, was the limited make series for Lamborghini. They made like 40 of the GTRs, I think, and 80 of the GTs. There's another SV, a silver one. Whew, boy, and then what's that? That's a Aventador SV. Looks like a Roadster model. And then we've got an old Carrera RS 911 here and a Lexus LFA. Haven't seen one of these in a long time. Never seen a white one, which was like the press color for this car. Seen a red one and a blue one before, but it's been a while. Naturally aspirated V10, a struggle for Lexus to sell when they were new, but probably the best sounding car ever made. So cool. Let's see, Mura SV, another wide body pre-merger AMG SEC car here, fully blacked out. Oh, and then this is oh wow. So this is a one of one, I believe, the Lamborghini Concept S, basically a speedster variant of the original Gallardo that Lamborghini made around like 2005 or 6, I think. And I saw pictures of these things in like concept car books, but it's fully functional. I mean, it's as you can see, it's all spec Gallardo inside that you will recognize from the original Gallardos of the time. Look at those gauges that just pop up from the central bodywork spine that runs down the car before the engine cover. I don't even know, did they even badge this thing? I think it's literally just, nowhere does it indicate how special it is, but obviously you get one look at it without the roof and you know. That is super cool to see. Ooh, and then a EB110 Bugatti, a super sport model, because of the little inlet holes there, the 5 holes on the side, tucked away here in the corner. I've seen one of these at the Peterson Auto Museum before. I think that's the only time I saw one. And then another, this is an F355 challenge car of some sort, probably an actual challenge racer from the day that was since retired and joined someone's collection, so that's pretty cool. And Giallo Modena with the white wheels, and then we have an SLS AMG Black Series, my favorite Black Series car of all time. So cool, so mean, sounds super loud and nasty. Love that. So I did check with the staff, and that orange car over there is in fact another Diablo GTR that's obviously been given some immense modifications with the aero, the rear diffuser, the exhaust, the circular air ducts on the top as opposed to the single scoop like this one. But still just insane to see 3 Diablo GTRs, yellow, orange, and blue all together. Wild. I think I walked past this too quickly earlier. I thought this was a Targa. I didn't realize it's actually one of the original 911 Speedster models. You can see, of course, it has the roof fixed to it, but there are the Speedster humps there in the back. And here they're getting ready to pull in one of the 550 Barchettas we saw outside. But man, what an immense place, just filled with toys here. Another Diablo SUV over there. I think we got everything. There's just Diablos everywhere, basically. I think there's 10 Diablos in here. But some wild stuff. So glad we made the stop here. Bringing in some of the cars for the weekend. So we're finished with the brief but incredible visit here at the Curated showroom. Oh man, by the time you watch this, Moda Miami weekend will be long gone, but I've been meaning to get out here and check this place out for years, and it did not disappoint. I think the CLK GTR Roadster back in there takes the cake, but so many other incredible highlights. The various Diablos, 3 GTRs, Lexus LFA, Lamborghini Concept S, 2 550 Barchettas from Ferrari, EB110 Super Sport, various Countaches, the F512M, just so many insane cars all in one place here, just in the middle of downtown Miami, with so many of them being outside. It's really just such a spectacle to see. So great to see it, and they're going to have a number of different special cars on the Moda show that we're going to see that weren't here. I think they've got a Reventon Roadster and a bunch of other crazy stuff. So look out for more of that content from Moda on the channel coming soon, and thanks for watching.